Have you been considering adding rope climbs into your workouts, but you are unsure about what the best beginner progressions for rope climbing are? Well, if that's the case, then in this video I'm going to share with you the first 2 beginner progressions for rope climbing, and at the very end of the video I'll share with you more about the sets and reps, plus I'll share with you one more extra thing you can do to further improve your rope climbing, so make sure to stick around for that. Alright, so in part 2 we're going to go through the first 2 beginner progressions for rope climbing. Now the first one is going to be leg assisted rope climbs. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in a squat position, hold on to the rope, and you're going to be assisting with your legs as much as you need. Here I recommend you have really slow eccentrics, so have really long pulley movements, whatever you call them, long grabs, so that you can really practice those eccentric movements and build some strength to those. And obviously over time you want to assist less with your legs and pull more with your upper body, and that way you're going to gradually get stronger in this movement. And just because this progression sort of has you doing a squat, of course always remember to not have your knees cave in and instead push the knees out always. So just something that you should do for the knee safety, because it is somewhat a squat, and if you happen to be new to squats, then you always want to push the knees out just to keep those knees on the right track. Now progression number 2 is going to be seated bent hip climbs. So here you're going to be start the movement in a seated position. So you're going to have your hips bent, legs straight, and you're going to be climbing up. And when you're climbing up, you're going to be extending your body. So your body is going to get straighter as you go up. And when you come down, you're going to be simultaneously bending your hips so you end up in a seated position. Now you can here as well somewhat halfway assist with your legs by pushing the heels to the ground and kind of helping with your hamstrings and your glutes, and it's going to be slightly harder than the first progression. Same thing here. I recommend that you focus on those long slow eccentrics so you have a large range of motion in the movement and really build strength through the eccentric phase of the movement. And hey, if you get some value from this video, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel right there for more similar videos in the future. Now for the sets and reps here, I recommend you do around 3 to 5 repetitions of 3 to 5 sets. So 1 repetition is going to be up and then all the way down. That's 1 repetition. So 3 to 5 of those for 3 to 5 sets. And if you notice that your repetitions are getting a lot higher than that on the leg assisted rope climbs, then the next thing to do is of course assist less with your legs. So rely more on the upper body. And in the seated bent hip climbs, if you go much above that, then I recommend that you move on to the next progression. And one more accessory exercise you can do to further help you with your rope climb is going to be a rope dead hang. So grip strength is going to be a big part of rope climbs. So if it's not just there yet, then you can do at the end of your workouts just a basic dead hang with a rope. So all you do is you just set up a rope around the pull-up bar and just hold on to it as tight as you can. And that's a great way to get your hands used to the actual holding on the rope, and also getting your grip stronger for rope climbs. So those are the 2 first beginner regressions on rope climbing. If you want to see the next 2 beginner regressions for rope climbing, then I recommend you to continue on with this series to the next part. Now that's it for this video guys, hope you found it helpful. If you got some value from this video, then please go ahead and leave this video a like, it's highly appreciated, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to build a warrior body with primal training. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.